Aquarius Sun, Moon, and Risings. I'm Jill of AstroloJill, and welcome to your 2024 horoscopes. This is going to be a collective reading, so it might not 100% resonate with you, and that is totally okay. If you would like your own reading, I highly suggest that you get the 2024 Story of You. It is going to be available on my website. It has 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and a year. It is going to be based on your actual natal chart, so it's going to be very accurate. But for now, welcome, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Risings, and you're gonna have an exciting year ahead of you. Hi everyone, so for this portion of the video, I will be showcasing my Live Deliciously cosmetic sign. You are not required to watch this. I will put chapters down there in the description in case you'd like to go straight to the horoscopes. However, if you do decide to watch this part, I truly appreciate your support. I'm already wearing my base, which is my matte foundation right here. So I am a shade number 2, and the enchantment that I place on this is Obsession. The blush that I like to feature for this video is my Artemis blush. So Artemis is the goddess of the hunt, and I infused her essence into this blush. This will really help you stay grounded, and it will also help you heighten your wisdom and your intuition. So this is the color of the Artemis blush. It is a nice, warm orange color, perfect for outdoors. So I'm indoors right now, but I'm still gonna use it. So here's the cushion. So there, put it right there. I really like the orange color on my skin. Orange is really good if you have a fairer skin like me. It gives a nice, youthful, warm glow. Kind of like you were sun-kissed. There. What you guys think? So nice, no? And it kind of gives like a tan finish. If I want to look a bit more tan, a bit more, a little bit sunburnt, ganyan. Not, if Hecate was drunk blush, this is like sunburnt look. I just got out of the sun, ganon. I went to the beach, ganon. So, yeah, this is um this is Artemis. So perfect because Artemis is the goddess of the hunt. So you go out and stuff. So her blush kind of makes you look like you went on a hunt. You know, you were under the sun for a while. Okay, after featuring the blush, I will go ahead and do my eyes. So this is the this is a feather Kohl liner, and this is infused with Egyptian magic. So this is inspired by the Egyptians themselves, wherein they put kohl on their eyes for wisdom and protection. It's kind of like wearing your very own evil eye. So there it is. It comes with a brush, back, and then you twist it, and you dip. You dip the brush on the kohl, then you put on asses. The way that I like to do my eyeliner is very simple. I only like doing it on the outer corner, so I wing it out like this, there, and then I just connect it to my eye like that. So yeah, this is infused with protection and wisdom. So if you have an important event that you have to go to, and wherein you're going to speak, or you want to like really exude that aura of goddess, yeah, this is really good. You know how the Egyptians just look super cool with their kohl? Yeah, this is it. This is exactly the product that you need. So this is waterproof, smudge proof, and the only thing that will make this budge is oil. So if you want to remove it, you have to use an oil-based makeup remover. There. So for this series of videos, I will be showcasing the Pisces Lip Lacquer. So the Pisces Lip Lacquer is infused with the power of Pisces, which means this will heighten your intuition and your connection to the higher realms. If you are a practitioner yourself, if you also read tarot, this is a good product to have because you will feel like you're just much more connected. Your intuition just heightened, it's stronger. Your higher self is much more connected to you, and you will be able to really talk and say the messages that your higher self is trying to convey. So, yeah, Pisces Lip Lacquer, it is a beautiful, really pretty, kind of like a mauve pink. So, there. And it's also a velvet finish. This is honestly one of my most favorite colors, but not a lot of people buy it. I feel like a lot of people are kind of intimidated by it, but yeah. I highly suggest if you're a practitioner yourself, you get the Pisces Lip Lacquer. This will really heighten your intuition, and this will just make you a better reader of energies. So, Pisces energy, heightened intuition, that is the most effective and the most prominent enchantment on this lip lacquer. And, of course, it is kiss proof. Mwah. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Nada. Kasi I want to give you all the best. So, after it dries, even if it is a velvet finish wherein it has a little bit of sheen, it is still transfer proof and kiss proof. Yeah. All right. And lastly, for my makeup look, I will be using my highlighter. This is the Ophiuchus highlighter. I honestly have a hard time saying the name of the highlighter myself. I'm the one who named it. Yep. Yeah, I find it hard to say it myself. So the Ophiuchus, I hope I'm saying it right. The Ophiuchus highlight features it's actually a zodiac sign, but not very traditional. It's considered the 13th zodiac sign. So this embodies health, healing, and wisdom. And on top of that, it is a very pretty pale pink color. Look at that, no? Pale pink color, really pretty, lots of product. So I like to put this at the highlight of my cheeks, right there. Mm-hmm. And then here on my lips, Cupid's bow, just to give it a little bit of height because I have like tiny lips. And then here, the inner corner of my eye to bring in a lot of light into my eyes. And then on top of my lid too. There, oh, diba? Pak! I just really like this highlight. It's one of I think this is my favorite. Yeah, I believe this is my favorite one. So there. It's going to bring in healing, wisdom, and top of that, really pretty. Diba? So this is the highlighter that I'm gonna wear. And then next one is I will put on my earrings from Enchanted Airy. This is an actual flower encased in resin. Really beautiful. And on top of that, it comes in a gold what do you call this? Hook, I guess. And gold leaves too. So I like to put this on. The last time that I wore this, I was able to snag my boyfriend. Yeah, for real. So this was the jewelry that I was wearing during the first date with my boyfriend, with my boyfriend right now, my boyfriend forever. Kidding, manifesting. But yeah, that is the earrings that I'm wearing right now. Super pretty. My favorite. This is the first earrings I have from Enchanted Airy. I'm gonna link her account down below. And then next one is I'm gonna put some shimmer on my hair. So again, I'm gonna use the Artemis Wildwood Essence hair ritual body oil, not just hair oil, but ritual body oil. I like to use this on my hair because I like putting oils on my hair. It helps your hair grow thicker, and I am a Leo rising, so the hair is super important to me. So this ritual body oil is not just good for the hair, it's also good for the skin. So just put it on like lotion, but for this video, I'm going to feature it as a hair oil. And this will help with independence and protection. As well as if you're gonna go out to nature and you want to be protected from, the tabi-tabi po, mga espiritu dyan. This is a really good oil to have. So it comes with a dropper. It comes with a button dropper like this. So, boop. So I rub it in my hands as is. Oh, it smells so nice. I'm such a genius. And then put it on my hair as is. Gives my hair a really good shine. And then I put it on my roots there. Really good shine. I mean, I have like zero regrets releasing an oil series. It's just so good. There. And oh my gosh, it smells so good. Like a bed of flowers. Mm. Oh, diba? It's so nice. Yan. So those are the products that I'm going to feature for today. I'm going to go for a much more simple look for the last leg of my horoscope series. So I'm going to be doing Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. So there. I hope you guys like this portion. I appreciate it if you have reached this part of the video. Thank you so much, and off to the horoscopes. Mwah. Now, before we start with the actual horoscope of the zodiac for this video, it's very crucial that you take down these important dates, okay? So for January 1, 2024, Mercury retrograde finally ends. So what a good start of the year, right? We're finally going into 2024 with a clear mind and Mercury in direct, so communication will be really smooth. See, it's still Mercury retrograde. I stuttered. Next is January 20. So Pluto is in Aquarius for the first time since the 1700s. I believe it's 1797 or 1798. I'll have to double check. But this will be the first time it's going to go into Aquarius again. And the last time that it went on Pluto and Aquarius, a very notable historical event was when Napoleon Bonaparte and his French troops captured Cairo. Pluto is a planet of transformation, and Aquarius is very futuristic, so it's really pushing boundaries into something that will benefit or really make an impact in the future. So we will be expecting a lot of movements like that for starting January 2024. So the wars, and then a change in mindset for people. People will not be tolerating as much bullshit anymore. And Aquarius, this is a good time to advocate for the rights of the marginalized communities and really help the collective. You want to add your transformational energy into this age, into this Pluto in Aquarius transit. So Aquarius, futuristic, Pluto, transformation. So expect a lot of that starting January 20. And then another date that I want you to take note is March 25. This is going to be the start of the eclipse season for 2024. I know, eclipse again. We had so much eclipses last 2023 and 2022. So yes, eclipse again. And this will start with a lunar eclipse in Libra, March 25. And this is going to be very life-changing, and the ones that will be affected by this will be Libra placements and Aries placements. So eclipse is all about shedding and then really letting go of the things that no longer serve you, being more authentic to self. So be sure that you hold on to those energies come March 2025. So next one is April 1. This is going to be like a joke. It's going to be the first Mercury retrograde of the year. Yeah. April 1, really? April Fool's Day, but it's not a joke, it's real. April 1, Mercury retrograde, it's going to be in Aries, so watch your mouth. Aries is a very hot-headed sign. I know I'm an Aries moon myself, so that is one of the shadows that I try to really suppress or really control and work with. And Mercury retrograde in Aries just signifies that you will be more hot tempered, and you're you will have to watch your temper. You will have to watch your anger. Your words will be swords. Mercury in the tarot, communication is swords. And in astrology, Mercury is communication, and it will be wielded by Aries, literally the warrior of the zodiac. So your words will be like swords during Mercury retrograde, April 1. So do make sure that you don't let go of too hurtful words. They will always have an impact no matter what we try to give out there. So be careful with your words and be extra kind. What's good about knowing what the transit is at least you'll have some sort of control, and the awareness of it will help you plan ahead. The first eclipse season will end with a solar eclipse in Aries. So again, eclipse season, this time it's going to be in Aries. So more energy into being a go-getter rather than looking at the downside of Aries, which is hot-tempered, impatient. Rather, for solar eclipse on April 8th in Aries, you want to enhance the good side of Aries, being action-oriented, being fearless, confident, and being a go-getter. So those are the energies you want to manifest for April 8th at the solar eclipse in Aries. So next one is Jupiter and Uranus will form a conjunction on April 20. This will help you really break free from the things that are from the expectations of society and the things that people expect us to be, but you know for a fact you don't want to be anymore. This is going to be for the collective, all right? This is transits happening for everyone, not just for the sign of this video. So April 20, good time to really break out of your shell, move out, find your own thing, and it's time to realize that you are your own person and you shouldn't be doing things for the benefit of other people just because they expect you to. At the end of the day, you're living for yourself. All right? Next, May 25, Jupiter will enter from Taurus into Gemini. Now, Jupiter is actually a detriment in Gemini. It was much more comfortable on the opposition of Gemini, which is Sagittarius. But having a very expansive planet into Gemini, which is the most talkative sign in the zodiac, you will be encouraged to learn, expand on your knowledge, expand on your charisma, expand on your communication. Despite Jupiter not being so comfortable here, Jupiter is always the bringer of good luck, the bringer of expansion. So it will expand you into Gemini energies, being versatile, confident in your speaking, talkative, and very Gemini things. Smart even. A lot of the Geminis I know are very smart and intelligent. They're very fast too. So I really like that about Gemini. A lot of my best friends are Geminis. All right, so another Mercury retrograde is going to happen on August 5. Mercury retrograde take 2. And it's going to be it's going to start in Virgo and then moves over to Leo eventually. So Mercury is happy in Virgo, but it being in retrograde kind of makes the Virgo sad. The Virgo placements out there, you will feel stuck. You will feel like you can't seem to say anything or do anything. And that's all right because this is just a season. So take a time to slow down. That's totally fine. And then when it moves over to Leo, Mercury retrograde in Leo, you're going to feel mummed. You're going to feel a bit muted. You know how Leo is such as, I'm a star, Pearl. I'm a star. Everyone look at me. But Mercury in Leo retrograde, you're going to feel shy. You're going to look more inward and you're going to concentrate more on your inner energies rather than your outer energies. There. That is Mercury retrograde. starting August 5. And then September 17, a second eclipse season. So expect endings, expect shedding. There will be some arguments. And then know that if it's not for you, it's okay to let it go. And the lunar eclipse will start with Pisces, and the solar eclipse will be in Virgo. No. The lunar eclipse will be in Pisces. Sorry about that. The lunar eclipse will be in Pisces. So people with Pisces and Virgo placements should expect big changes. And know that if it's for you, it will stay. If it's not for you, let it go. Totally fine. And then October 2, that is the solar eclipse. Sorry about earlier, I made a mistake. But October 2 is the solar eclipse in Libra. And yeah, tama. So the last was the lunar eclipse in Libra. This time is going to be a solar eclipse in Libra. So you want to be able to really shine out the positive traits of Libra during this time, which is diplomacy, empathy, beauty even, since Libra is a Venusian sign. So launching something that has anything to do with Libra energies during this time will be a good thing. And then another date that I want you to take note of is November 5. Another date is November 25. This is the third and last Mercury retrograde. And this year, it's going to begin in Sagittarius. So, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, a very performative sign as well. So, rethink all of the things that you would want to do that is expansive. Rethink that opening a business, moving on to a new home, or getting a new job. Mercury in retrograde November 25 onwards, do make sure that you try your best to rethink those decisions and make sure that you are very, very confident in that decision. Look at all the possibilities that will happen, and if you can, wait for at least the end of the Mercury retrograde before making a decision. All right? So those are the dates that I want you to remember before we start this video. Another thing that I want you guys to know, this is very important, that these energy predictions and these horoscopes are not here to make you feel crucified to whatever it is that is going to be shown. In fact, I want the opposite effect. I want you to have more control. The awareness of the energies coming towards us will help you in your decision making, will help you gain more control. All right? So don't ever feel like you're trapped. This is merely just energy that you can manipulate yourself. We all have that magic within us. Okay? All right. Let's start strong, Aquarius. We are going to start. We're going to start with Pluto moving into Aquarius. So for the longest time, it has been in Capricorn, just dancing in and around Capricorn and Aquarius for the past few years. And this time, it's finally going to move over to your home sign, Aquarius, and it's going to be in your first house. Pluto is the planet of transformation and intensity, death, transformation, and intensity. And it's going to transit on your first house of self. So that means you will have a lot of transformation with how you view yourself, how you look at yourself, your beliefs, and your self-esteem, your body. It's going to trigger a deep inner work. Who are we? Why am I here? What is my purpose? How can I spark change as an Aquarius? Transformation in the mind and body will be expected, and this can manifest into very different things. This can manifest first, your sense of style will change. The way that you dress will change. You will change your physical appearance. You might change your hair color, your hairstyle, the way that you do your makeup, how you really express yourself outwards. It's really going to change. A lot of it will undergo an intense transformation. And on top of that, a much more deeper manifestation of this transit is your morals, your ethics might change. The way you will probably have different views on how you look at your body. There's a possibility of body dysmorphia, and generally, you're going to be a bit harsher with yourself when it comes to this, you and your self image. So I highly suggest that you become your own best friend. This is going to be a long ass transit. Pluto is a generational planet. So this is going to be in your home sign for a long ass time. So do take your time when it comes to this transformation. You don't have to do it overnight, and you don't have to force yourself to change right off the bat. It's okay. It's totally fine to take your time on this. But do expect that there will be gradual changes as you go with how you view yourself and how you want the world to view you. So you will be in the spotlight this year thanks to Pluto. So I highly suggest really to learn what your values are, learn who you are, be your own best friend, really build this relationship with yourself and stay true to yourself. Be authentic as possible. Don't try to pretend to be someone else. Don't try to copy someone else. This is a time for you to really discover who you are and really num it, really savor who you are. And you don't have to conform. You should not actually conform on someone else's idea on who you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to be and what you're supposed to believe in. Do you? And as Aquarius, you already march to the beat of your own drum. It's just that Pluto will beat up that drum. Pluto will beat up that drum and replace you with a new drum, and then beat up that drum too, and then you'll find out which drum you like the most. So that's just how the energy dynamic will be for this year onwards. So Aquarius, I seriously bid you good luck. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to power through it. You guys are pretty powerful. And you guys have heart of gold, despite being emotionally detached. So, whatever it is that you do, you always do it for the people, for the collective, and for the future. So this time, try to look inward and do things for yourself. Do things that are supposed to be good for you, and really get on a path of self discovery, get on a path of learning how to love yourself. So that is Pluto transiting your first house. Let's talk about your Jupiter, on the other hand. So Jupiter is a good planet. This one, on the other hand, brings abundance, luck, expansion, and at the first part of the year, it is transiting your fourth house. Hmm? No, no, no. Sorry. I'm looking at a different chart. I'm so sorry. Aquarius. At the first part of the year, Jupiter is going to be in Taurus. So January until June or end of May, if I'm not very sure of the exact date, I already forgot. But you're going to be having Jupiter in your fourth house for the first part of the year. So expect a lot of luck and expansion in your home, in your private life, in your relationship with your parents and the people that live in your home. So this is a good time to improve your home and living situation. You'll probably find yourself having this want to be a homebody and redecorate your house or make your home more homey. You would like to go back to a place where you can truly call home. If you have a quite of a strained relationship with your parents, this is a good time to improve that. If not, if you already have a good relationship with your parents, your relationship with them will improve even more. And on top of that, you will have this urge to make your private life much more sacred and much more meaningful. So, this is a good time really for you to fantasize and romanticize about your life, especially your private life. You're going to make it more sacred, you're going to make it more guarded as well. So, Aquarius, you're already guarded as is, but you're going to be much more guarded with with um with the people that truly matter to you, the people that you can call home. Once Jupiter is done transiting Taurus, it will move over to Gemini, and Gemini is in your fifth house. So expect some luck, expansion, and growth in fifth house matters. What is fifth house matters? So that is leisure, fun, children, inner child, sex and sexuality, creativity. So this will be a good time, June onwards, to find more ways to have fun. Get into new hobbies and really discovering what truly is fun and leisurely for you. Children might come or they have a bigger impact during this time. So if you are trying to get pregnant, this is a good transit to try. If you are not, then as an adult, be much more responsible. And this is a good time for you to you will actually find more success in finding joy, and romance is going to be in the air for you. It might not be leading to commitment, but this is a good time to date around, have fun. So, so Aquarius, have fun, go on rotational dating, go on dates and truly discover what it is that you like in relationships, and especially when it comes to your sexuality, you will be questioning your identity and trying to identify truly what it is that you want to be. And you're going to be experimenting when it comes to sexual activities and pleasurable activities. So enjoy this time, be safe, be responsible, and yeah, romantic partner, sexual awakening, sexual discovery. So this is going to be a fun time for you as well. Another thing that I want to mention is this is also a good time for you to heal your inner child. So if you do have like wounds from your childhood that you'd like to address, this is a good time to address them and really do things that your inner child would want to do. This if like for the longest time your inner child wanted to go ice skating, this is a good time to go ice skating and really heal the wounds from before. Really do a lot of inner work for you to move on and be a better human being, be a better adult, and be the kind of adult that your inner child would need. All right, let's talk about your eclipses, Aquarius. So, your eclipses will happen on your ninth house Libra and your third house of Aries. Whenever an eclipse happens, it brings in new beginnings, changes, intensity. This will bring challenges that you have to overcome. This is a pivotal point in your life. And the first one that I'd like to discuss is your eclipse in your ninth house of Libra. Ninth house is the house of travel. It is also the house of further education, philosophies, morals, ethics. And having the eclipse there, your perspectives will change, your beliefs will change, your morals will change. There will be a lot of shifts towards things that didn't make sense before will make sense now. You will find yourself possibly in conflict or different or difficult situations wherein you have to fight for your beliefs or really question your beliefs. And as well as life changing pivotal moments in travel. You might find yourself being immersed in a culture that you were never immersed in before or you never appreciated before. And this time, your mind and your body will be open to the changes and the lessons that you might possibly get from all of this travel. You will find yourself in a place you've never been before or never understood before. And this time, you will have an open mind to truly absorb everything that they will give you. So, Aquarius, this is actually a really exciting time, exciting and difficult at the same time. So, when it comes to ninth house eclipses, it's always like a big deal. Like I had an eclipse on my ninth house as well. My eclipse is in Aries. And I had a lot of shifts on how I like to learn things. Like one of the big shifts I have to say is realizing that what do you call this? There was this you know how Palo Santo and White Sage is such a huge deal when it comes to spirituality. So I had a life changing travel. I traveled to California and I realized and I learned from the actual natives that white sage and Palo Santo is only used by natives because white sage and Palo Santo actually activates their ancestors, and their ancestors are natives. So if people use it and they are not a native, they don't have native blood, they don't have native ancestry, it's just not gonna work for them. So that's like a huge shift in my world because white sage and Palo Santo is so popular here in the Philippines. Yet finding out from the source itself that it's not going to be effective for people outside of their culture, and on top of that, it's culture appropriation. It's such a wake up call. So that is such a ninth house wake up call right there. It's such an eclipse moment right there. So moving over to the other side of your eclipse, that is on your third house. Third house matters is communication, how you take information, how you give out information. It also relates to siblings, neighbors, and immediate friends. So expect a lot of changes when it comes to those avenues in your life. The way you communicate will change. The way you speak, the way you think will have a really huge change there. So, you know how ninth house actually affects our philosophy. So, in turn, the way we communicate will also change. So, how you process ideas and information will change as well. How you give out information and ideas will change as well. So, this is going to be an exciting time of learning and of growth. So, whatever it is that you're going to go through here, Aquarius, be open. I think that's the most important thing. If you always force what you feel is right and it's not open-minded to the possible lessons that the universe will give you, then you will never learn. You know, the more you know, the more you don't know. That's how it is. So, Aquarius, just be open to whatever it is that the universe is trying to teach you. Expect a huge change in your siblings, your relationship with your siblings, your neighbors, your immediate friends. And I, for one, experienced this myself. I have so many friends that I considered sisters before that I have lost because we don't have aligned morals and ethics anymore. And on top of that, the people that I did not expect to be really close with me in turn became really close with me because we have the same houses to go through. I'm a Leo rising myself, which is the opposite of Aquarius, yes, but I also have eclipses on my third and my ninth house. So we kind of are going through the same thing. And yeah, so expect really immediate changes. It's going to hurt. I'm telling you right now, it is going to hurt, but know that it's always going to be for the better. I have never been in such a good place in my life right now eh, after I went through all the shit that the eclipse season gave me. So, yeah, I am honestly at this point excited now, more than scared. I'm more excited now to discover what it is that the universe has for me, and I do encourage you to have that attitude as well, Aquarius. Things will be okay. Things will always turn out well, and you will find out that everything truly is divine timing, and the universe is truly just pivoting you towards the path that is best for you right now. All right, now that we're done with the eclipses, let's talk about your Saturn transit. So, Saturn will transit your second house along with Neptune, and your second house is ruled by Pisces. So, Saturn is the planet of realizations, discipline, the cold, hard truth. It's also the planet that brings us challenges. Neptune, on the other hand, is illusion, dreaminess. So it's going to be quite a cloudy water that's going to be kind of like you're going to have a cold shower of the truth here. Second house, on the other hand, is the house that rules finances, money, immediate source of money. So expect some challenges. Expect that Saturn will bring out challenges when it comes to your financial situation during this transit. Challenges will come in how you earn. It's possible that you might find yourself here it is. Okay. Saturn gives us challenges that we are able to overcome. That's the most important thing that you have to learn about Saturn. It never gives us challenges that we fail. Well, we fail at them, yes, but we have to try and try again until we succeed. It's never going to give us challenges that we cannot overcome, that we cannot be successful in after a few tries. So, to give you an example of a way this will manifest for you is possibly that, let's say you have an online shop. You've always done the same thing again and again and again, and it has always worked. You always get customers. This time around, when Saturn transits your second house, you will notice a decrease in customers and of course, a decrease in revenue. And you'll be like, what's happening? And it turns out there's competition, so you have to up your game. And that is the challenge right there. You have to up your game. So, in order for you to up your game, you have to do like a lot of market research, you have to do more effort in sales, and that in turn will cause like a growth in you, and Saturn will reward you for that because that is the discipline and that is the hard work that he is looking for, that Daddy Saturn is looking for. So Aquarius, that is exactly what's going to happen right here. If it's not going to be the exact same thing, that's going to be similar. You will have challenges when it comes to financial situation, be it at work, be it in your business, or essentially how you get money. It will make you change your ways and will make you work hard for it. No longer will you get shortcuts here. So the more you overcome, the more you will get better. So don't be afraid. All right. If there are things, there are challenges, know that I will overcome them. Always tell yourself I will overcome them. Remember when I told you that you should be your own best friend for this year? Oh, sleepy baby. This is really yourself is who you're supposed to be with the whole time. You have to support yourself the whole time. Another thing is you might be prone to scams. Neptune is also transiting here. So Neptune kind of brings in some sort of blurriness into this transit. So be smart about your decisions. Things might happen under your nose that you just didn't realize. So you will be prone to scams, or people will be much more attracted to you to give you their pyramid scams, their Ponzi schemes and whatnot, their defective items. So be wary. Be sure to make smart decisions, review and make sure that you are doing the right thing and that you are investing your money in a good place and not in a place wherein it's sketchy. Avoid sketchy things, essentially. Avoid sketchy things and just be smart with where you invest your money in, and you will be fine. If you find yourself wanting to get a new job, then this is also a good time to refresh how you earn your money as well. So, finding a job is going to feel more challenging yet fulfilling, and you will feel much more ready after like a few courses and a few experiences. There might be some odd jobs out there that you're going to take just for experience for you to have like a stepping stone into something bigger and better. So, Aquarius, you're going to be in a position wherein you have to work really hard for money this year. And this is a good lesson to have, especially that you are going to go through your life as an adult and that you will have to really learn that money does not grow on trees. This is a time that Daddy Saturn is telling you wherein money is worked hard for, and then eventually once you have your own money, you will get you the money to work for you. Now if you are already on that in that part of your life where your money will work for you, then good for you, right? But again, this is a time where it's possible for you to have some sort of scam or a failure when it comes to money. So just be wary with where you invest your money in. September to November, you will have the eclipse happening on your second house as well. This is going to be the start of a new eclipse season in Pisces. And for you, this might manifest into a huge jump into your financial gain or financial loss. So just be careful with how you deal with your finances at the early part of the year. This will really show what result you will get the latter part of the year. And you might find yourself doing a big investment. So just be careful again with where you invest your money and be smart. And at the end of the day, generating new sources of income is your end goal here. So be sure to gear your thoughts and your gear your thoughts and your mind towards that, generating a new source of income. All right, at the latter part of the year, Mars will go on retrograde. Mars is the planet of action. It going on retrograde, you guys might feel a bit restless or even lazy, a feeling of less vitality. Your health might decline. You might feel more irritable, more annoyed, more annoying. And it is going to retrograde first in your seventh house first, and then on your sixth house. Seventh house is the house of partnerships and relationships. Remember when I told you earlier that this is really not the time to commit and to have like a super serious relationship. If you are not in a serious relationship, if you are, then okay, the Mars retrograde. The Mars retrograde might have you questioning your partner. It might bring out betrayals and not so nice things. It might even make you in and to like you might be tempted to do something that you're not supposed to do. So Aquarius, when it comes to your relationships, be careful na lang during this time. And conflicts might snowball into something bigger. And yeah, there will be tensions in relationships, possible breakups, possible deception, fights, conflicts. So be transparent, be honest. You know, if you truly love the person, then you will power through this. If not, then issues will come out that is desperately needed to address. Once Mars is done retrograding in your seventh house, it will retrograde to your sixth house. So this might manifest into conflicts that might arise at work, and you will be extra irritable and annoyed at things. But this will also prompt you to reevaluate a lot of your decisions when it comes to work, proposals, different manifestations when it comes to your ideas, to how you do things and how you do your everyday. And again, sixth house is also the house of health. So you might find yourself in a not very healthy place physically. So take care of your body at the start of the year, already take your vitamins, and exercise so that by the time that Mars does go on retrograde, you wouldn't be that affected. The nice thing about knowing what's possibly going to happen is that you can do something about it, diba? So, Aquarius, now that you know what's going to happen, do something about it. All right, Aquarius, I hope this horoscope was able to help. I'm sorry, puppy. I hope this horoscope was able to help you guys. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch. I'm sorry for all of the bells. My puppy has just woken up. He's such a cute boy. This is Charlie. So thank you so much, everyone. Charlie, say bye. Bye bye. Thank you.